With the dark times of the Empire upon us, and the fall of the Jedi Order, it's my responsibility to keep the files of the Great Jedi Archive safe and in good repair, in the hopes that one day, the dark side will be defeated and balance returned. The Imperial symbol of power, order, and fear. You know, it wasn't always this way. The original design for the Star Destroyers were simple, and their goal was to support the legions of clone troopers during the Clone Wars, to protect the Republic, or so we thought. The first use of Star Destroyer-esque ships dates back thousands of years to the Mandalorian Wars, but the first modern rendition of this class of ship became common with the Acclamator-class assault ship at the start of the Clone Wars. The Acclamator wasn't truly a Star Destroyer. Sure, it had a similar shape and was massive in scale, but it was more transport capable of atmospheric landing rather than a warship. By the end of the war, fleets of Venator-class vessels were seen in battle. These were what many consider the first true Star Destroyer class. The dagger design had the basic principle of keeping a low profile while having its full salvo of weapons trained on a target. After the Galactic Republic was twisted into this empire, the Victory-class Star Destroyer, which was originally built to bolster the Republic's fleet, became the first dedicated Imperial destroyer. These ships may hold the classification of what is known as a Star Destroyer, but they're closer to that of a heavy cruiser. The true fear-inspiring monstrosities of the Imperial fleet, the Imperial-class Star Destroyers, would strike fear into the hearts of systems for years to come. Imperial-class Star Destroyers are constructed at Quat drive yards and hold a distinguished place in the Imperial Navy, symbolizing the Empire's military might with its peak numbers of more than 25,000 vessels. At least that's what we believe. The ISD is informally referred to as the Imperial Cruiser. Like the Victory or Venator class that preceded it, the Imperial Destroyer is most notable for its massive size and overwhelming firepower. A single Imperial-class ship is capable of overwhelming most starships or devastating a hostile planet, and its mere presence is often enough to deter a rebellion. Well, that's what the Empire wants you to believe. At 1,600 meters, 5,200 feet long, Imperial-class Star Destroyers are armed with turbo lasers, ion cannons, and tractor beam projectors. The basic loadout of a fresh-off-the-line ship carries 72 TIE fighters, numerous ground forces, including stormtroopers, 20 AT-ATs, and 30 AT-STs, a prefabricated base for rapid deployment to a planet's surface, and a variety of support and landing craft, such as the Lambda shuttle, something the Rebellion seems to always be able to get their hands on when needed. The Rebel Alliance has attempted to capture a few Star Destroyers a number of times, with little success. See the data novel Lost Stars and the Battle of Jakku for reference. Outside of the standard ISDs, there are a large collection of specialized versions, ranging from ships like the Interdictor class, which can literally pull a ship out of hyperspace using an artificial gravity well, to the Command-class vessels such as Vader's flagship, the Executor-class Dreadnought, commonly known as the Super Star Destroyer. This was one of the largest and most powerful Imperial starships ever created, also uncommonly referred to as the Star Dreadnought. More and more ISDs are coming off the line every year. The Empire is stripping worlds literally of all their resources to fill their ever-growing hunger for more warships, mining entire planets, cracking open moons. A rumor has it a new class of ISD is being constructed. All we know so far is its class name, Resurgence Class. Each one of these fear-inspiring vessels has served one purpose for the Rebel Alliance. They show the people of the galaxy that the Empire wishes to rule with fear, and the only way to fight this darkness is to stand together. Each victory, no matter how small, rallies more to our cause of freedom. Next holocron, the Rebel Starfighters most likely, possibly the X-Wing class, or maybe that strange Blade Wing. Who in their right mind wants to fly a fighter whose cockpit rotates? I just don't understand pilots these days.